his press release in my email inbox. I went to the website, www.JeffCoCan.com, more on that in a moment, and realized that the business community, as it so often does, is filling a void. And that void is common sense solutions to our problems here in Jefferson County, specific to the sewer debt crisis. Our elected officials, for whatever reason, and we've much discussed what I believe the reasons are not doing anything, aren't moving forward in any way to come to some form of conclusion or solution to the crisis before us. And so the business community is filling that void. And toward that end, to tell you all about it, we welcome Slade Blackwell to the program, and he joins us in studio. Slade, good morning.
Good morning.
What a great name. You know, that's a great name for a journalist. I could see you outside. I could see you in Washington, D.C., and you're holding a microphone. Slade Blackwell, the Pentagon. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. Tell folks who don't know you, who you are, and what you're all about, a brief biography of Slade Blackwell.
I grew up in Montevallo, and I went to the University of Montevallo there. My wife and I, Sally, were high school sweethearts. We got married 15 years ago. We live here in Birmingham. We have twin boys, 7 years old, and a little girl that's 5. And
so you got all the time in the world, right?
It's like herding cats at home.
I bet it is.
And we have a real estate development company here that we focus on medical office buildings.
So obviously you have much vested interest in the future of Jefferson County. Talk a little bit about how the idea came about that the business community could come together and proffer real-world solutions to the woes that face Jefferson County.
Yeah, probably during the summer, I was complaining to my wife during Sunday school, and she basically just told me to either shut up or do something about it.
Right.
And so we jumped in, I jumped in, and we met with probably over 100 business leaders in Birmingham to find out what the issues were and how we could craft a solution that could be put forward. And so we met with all these folks, come up with these ideas, and nothing's new about these ideas. I mean, they've been talked about, but what we're trying to do is consolidate them, make them simple, and then educate the public. That's our main goal. Like myself, when we got into this, I didn't know all the issues, and I don't think the public knows the issues. And that's what JeffCoCan is really about, is to get out and bring support for our local delegation, the commission, and then also educate the public that we need a solution. Here is a solution, but let's get it done.
So what I hear you saying, and this has been a frustration of mine too, that as I go throughout the community, I hear a lot of folks talk, and I talk to individual elected leaders, members of the Jefferson County delegation who go down to Montgomery every year. I talk to county commissioners, you know, with the exception of Betty Fine Collins. She won't talk to me, but more on that later. And all have their own ideas and their own avenues to come to a solution. What I see that you have done, you have realized the very important step of getting all of these minds together, be they elected officials, but primarily business community leaders that need something, not only want, but need something solved on this issue to move forward in their businesses, so that you can speak with something of a unified voice to our elected officials, correct?
Absolutely. And, you know, we jumped into this. We've looked at all the research and all the reports that have been out there, from the J.P. Morgan, the Porter White solution, the Morgan Keegan solution, the Stern Agee solution, all those different solutions.
Notice all of these solutions are coming from Wall Street and bankers, but anyway.
But no, you're exactly right. We went through these and picked these 3 pieces, and that's the main goal, is to educate our local delegation and the public, and help everybody realize that this is a simple solution, but we got to have everybody come together.
Now, you and I probably